Good morning. I'm Wayward Worm, and welcome to Surprise Stream. Today we are playing Rimworld, which a couple of you know we played on the stream a few days ago, but lots of problems happened with that stream, so that's not going up. Starting a new game here and just trying to figure out what everything around looks like. This actually looks like a really good map. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Shooting for... I'll give her the bolt action rifle. I'll give him the pistol. We'll do rooms that big. And then, of course, you gotta put the doors in. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up today. And also, I have a timer going. I will be ending this stream after 2 hours, no matter what's happening, because I have a lot of channel related stuff to do. My goal for the end of the day is to have 4 more videos ready to go. With one of those coming out later tonight. So that is the goal. We will see how close I get to finishing that goal. We'll have everyone doing construction because we need to build these rooms as quickly as possible. So I didn't really tell anyone about this stream, so I don't know who's going to be watching now and who will just watch later. So that'll be fun to find out. Let's get more trees cut down. Wish I knew why I was so sneezy. I do apologize. Just making a storage area for my food so it doesn't just sit there and rot. And then another similar storage area for everything else. So again, I have no idea if anyone's going to end up watching this. I normally let people know before I start a stream, and this time I didn't. So we'll see what happens. Either way, I'm going to have fun playing a game and talking to people. good. They finished one bed. And we'll make a growing zone over here. Ten by 10 of potatoes. And 7 by 7 of cotton. We're also going to want to put wooden floors. Gotta cut down some more trees. So basically, we're at a fairly decent start here. That doesn't really mean a whole lot, though. Unfortunately. We have visitors. We like visitors, I think. Who's our best in social? Manzanovich at 3 is our best social. Okay. That is good to know. Let's make this zone a bit bigger. Of course they have nothing to trade. Why would they? Terrible people. Set these berry bushes to harvest. Luckily we have a ton right around here. So we'll have plenty of time for the potatoes to grow. Why are you moving those rather than... Okay. Uh-oh, there's a mad animal. A mad tortoise. So, I just realized I'm having the same difficulty with this stream as I did with the last time I played this game, in that I can't actually hear the sound. And it is set essentially all the way up. And my speakers are up high enough that I should be able to hear it. Huh. I'm gonna draft Lozano. and put her here as we wait for the mad tortoise. Who is somewhere? I'll undraft her for a minute or two. Aha! This is the mad tortoise. I have found him. He has cataracts. He has several gunshots. And that is the end for the mad tortoise. Fortunately, I don't have things ready so I could make meals out of him, but that is okay. That is a lot of rain. They are slowly getting everything ready and together. And at some point in the nearest future, I will start giving them electrical stuff, and before that, create both a common room and a essentially production room. Here, let's actually start making those now. Oh, several of my berry plants. not going to survive this. I am okay with that, actually. No, we don't have the space for that right now. Yep, I do know that means he terribly died, but... oh well. That sucks for him. I have other things that are more important. Like making sure that my guys can survive. I'm actually not too worried about those berry plants because of just how many more I have in the area. And the fact that our first batch of potatoes will be done in a couple of days. And I know that potatoes are not the best food. Rice would be better, but rice takes longer to make, and it also is. You can't just eat raw rice while you can eat raw potatoes. Hey, we've got another person watching. Hello, other person. Glad to see you stumble across my stream. Okay, let's put this tile floor, or this wood floor in both. Chop down some more wood. There are some mature bushes right outside the door. It's always fun. Not really. Oh, there's a raid coming. From fairly far away, luckily. Luckily, he's just kind of hanging about for a bit. Oh, now he's coming. Draft these two and put them here. What? What was she shot by? Okay. And then we will just have him beat that guy to death, because we don't have anything else we can do. Okay. And we will, build a grave for him, like right there. Lozano's health. Wow. I think Doc shot her a few times. That's not good. Lozano's health isn't doing well. I can understand why. So the doctor has bloodlust, which means he's perfectly fine with killing people. Luckily, he's very good at what he does. Which is, among other things, be a doctor. So just stonecutter's table going there. Simple research station. Sculptor's table. Let's build a small room here that will store the batteries in. Oh, the other person who was watching has left. Goodbye, other person. I hope you enjoyed. Well, I'm having a good old time, and that's all that matters, right? Right. So it looks like Lozano is cured. Excellent. That is what we like to see. A cured Lozano is awesome. Wish my nose would get unstuffed. This is terrible. More berries to harvest. any of our potatoes ready yet? Nope. Make a table. With a whole bunch of chairs, so when we have enough people, they'll all have chairs. I actually just put Mensovich to construction because she's better at it. Well, we'll change the floor in Mancevich's place to limestone. Limestone tile. Gotta make everything look pretty. Well, I don't think she's going to finish today. We can do research now, though. We will do smithing to start. Harvest these berries. And yeah, as we get more stone blocks, we'll start switching everyone's stuff over. Okay, so the tile actually ups the beauty of the room a little bit. That is good to know. A little bit more wood, maybe we can finish these chairs. So I figure out what the best way for batteries is. So I think if I go like that, I think that's probably the most efficient way where I can reach each battery. Okay, the important amount of chairs has been built. The 3. Hey, we've got another person watching again. Welcome, second person. Glad you could join me for a nice morning playing of Rimworld. Got about an hour and 11 minutes left of streaming, so you joined at about the halfway point. And the first of our potatoes are ready for harvesting. Excellent. So, as I mentioned earlier, my plan in the next couple in-game days is to have more, or is to get them power ready. Oh, and he's gone. Goodbye, Kev the cat. I'm not being super interactive at the moment. That might be the issue. Ooh, at one point earlier, we apparently had 3 people watching, but not long enough for me to notice. Okay, then. Actually, we're doing fairly well for the fact that I didn't really plan this, and I didn't let anyone else know about it, so... yeah. Again, I hope you guys can hear the sound, because I can't. Oh, a cassowary. Self-tamed. I'm not sure how that happens, but it's cool when it does. Since we're running low on components, let's set these components to be mined. A group of travelers is passing through. Excellent. Where are they coming from, I wonder? There they are. Doesn't look like any of them are traders, though. Traders as in people who trade, not people who betray. I think they're literally just passing through. That is a-okay, though. So I think I'm going to expand this room at some point, and maybe make their bedrooms a bit longer, just to make it a more spacious place. We got a second person watching again. Welcome! Glad to have you on board. And apparently scared them off. Okay. No! The cassowary stole Bengal Spot. Bad cassowary. Whoops. Don't want to examine the world map. But it's gonna take a minute. Okay. Well, we have no berries left, 258 potatoes, and 10 world rations. But we have more potatoes to help us along. So that's not really a problem. Manzanovich, I believe, is going to go back, yep, to mining this compacted machinery. Whereas Doc and Lozano are going to harvest food and plant new ones. And Doc is attempting to woo Lozano and is failing. Oh, that's why Lozano doesn't really like Doc. Partially because Doc shot her more than once. Which, I suppose that's a fair reason. Dislike someone. Ooh, we are also out of steel. So we will mine this compacted steel that so happens to be here. Oh, it's the remains of some ancient structure. What is the description of the compacted machinery? Oh. Okay then. Doesn't really make sense, but, you know, whatever. It's a fantasy world. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. And we're now in such a good place we can selectively decide what trees to cut down. Which is always a bonus.
Just a second.
Okay, I am back. I am house sitting for, or dog sitting for a friend, and the friend has very barky dogs. Excuse me. I almost forgot I grabbed some Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Let's stop his making stone blocks. He spends too much time doing that. No bark. Oh no. There's a heat wave. Damn. I can't do anything about that for several days. That sucks. Hope they don't die. 9 pieces of cotton or cloth. An animal bed requires 45. Let's work on getting everybody limestone floors now. So we need more steel. I think even though the Doc and Lozano aren't good at it, that should be on their list of things to do. Mining, that is. Actually, this game is one of the most fun I've had in Rimworld in a while. Excuse me. Nothing has really gone wrong. There is the heat wave, but that doesn't seem to be negatively affecting them much. Hopefully it stays that way. We actually might run out of limestone blocks. That is turning into a real possibility. either way, we will soon be at a point where everyone has limestone tiles in their floor. And then we might make the building limestone. Cool, a friendly AI reveals there's a starship hidden on the planet. Speaking of that, we should have... Yes. Ship chunk to deconstruct and get some steel. Doc needs rescue. He has food poisoning. Is that all he has? And heat stroke. That's getting worse. Everyone has heat stroke. Because of the heat wave. There's not anything I can do about it yet, unfortunately. So, yeah. That sucks. It's over 127, it's 128 degrees out. That's not good. That's not good at all. $130. Couple more degrees, the human body starts cooking. Happens at 136 degrees. And there's a mad animal. A wild boar. And I believe everyone just died. Or rather, they're not dead yet, but there's a good chance they're about to be. Let's see if either Lozano or Mensevich can get better quickly enough to do anything. we have cargo pods that gave us a bunch of cloth. That's great. Except we're dying of heat. Okay. Oh, right. There's the boar. Okay. She killed the boar. Yep. Okay. Doc, I need you to equip your pistol. Ow, it looks like the heat wave is over. And we have new people. Hello, new people. I do not read Cyrillic. I have no idea what you said. Luckily, we survived. I'm not quite sure how. I did not expect us to. In fact, I almost ended the stream and just called it a loss, even though it's much earlier than I previously said I would. We still have almost 40 minutes. As I said, very barky dogs. Yeah, we solidly survived that. I'm still kind of in shock over that. I thought this group was goners for sure. So this might be obvious by now. A good chunk of my interaction on the live stream comes from the fact that I generally have a wonderful and active chat, and so far I don't. But that is okay, because as I said before, I'm enjoying myself, and hopefully other people who watch this in the future also enjoy themselves. I will find out. Oh, the potatoes are occasionally giving people food poisoning. That's not good. Yeah. We need cleaners. And I know I could go to manual priorities and set cleaning to be a high priority at the moment, but I don't feel like it. I'll just let them do their stuff. Okay. So we have some steel now. Which is good. We will set them to mining more. Doc, why are you at a... Oh. They don't like the fact that they're still eating raw food. Raw potatoes make them unhappy for some reason. Oh, good. Mansnovich. Vic. Mansnovic is no longer food poisoned. Wonderful. I normally build solar generators, but I might actually go for wind turbines for here. Just because there's just so much rain. So I think the meta story for this is that we are a... Yeah, I know that we're crash landed people. People have crash landed on a, quote, Rimworld. But I'm wondering if the interstellar empire that we're from is not just a empire that is being built on the ruins of an older one. I mean, it is 5500 after all. They need a source of joy. We'll make them a horseshoes pin. Just one. Okay. We've got that going. We have power. Let's build another one. Bulk goods trader. Cool. Okay. Trade with Hammer. Hope he's a captain. Apparently not. But his last name is McClure. Okay. is chocolate, alpha beaver meat, boomaloo meat. We have lots and lots of potatoes we can sell. I steal from him and beer. Lots of clothes. A uranium bed. I think I'm okay. I think I'll sell a good chunk of our potatoes to him. In fact, I will sell most of our potatoes. Because we have more potatoes ready to harvest. And we have more than we need. So speeding it up a bit so we can harvest more potatoes. Oh, we have another new person watching. Welcome. I've had several people drop in and out, so... Okay. Oh, and they dropped out. That's okay. Yay! Everyone has gotten food poisoning at some point. And we have a battery that broke. Okay. Well, I think we're off to a really good start. And depending on how many potatoes they bring in here in a second, I might actually sell more potatoes to the trade caravan. Yeah, I'm going to sell them do minus 200 and all 45 of those to get another 192. Silver. And I'm actually going to make an electric stove next. I think most of our raspberry plants may have died in the heat wave. They don't appear to be around anymore. We do not have enough steel. That is the motto of this colony. Got a little bit under 20 minutes left. And I think we've done really well for ourselves, and we are set up very well to continue this later. So overall, I'm quite happy. Let's see. Okay. Well, our wind turbines, they're working. I'm going to cut these bushes just in case that counts as something in their way. I don't think it does, but better safe than sorry, right? We love this little complex that we have. Now we'll be able to cook simple meals. That will set at 20. Of course, Menzovic is the only one who can cook. Oh, a group of friendly outlanders have arrived to help me with nothing. I have nothing that I need their help with. Oh well. See, the wind turbines do fairly well in the rain. There are two people who can do research. They haven't really done much research. Ah, we've got another person watching. Hello, other person. You've caught me right at the tail end. Okay. Well, it looks like we need to find a little bit of food. We may have sold too many. So let us find where some berry bushes that are ready to harvest are. Well, I've found two so far. That's not great. Remember a while ago when I was saying how wonderful it was that we had so many berry bushes nearby? Yeah, that doesn't appear to be very true anymore. I think most of them died in the heat wave. that heat wave that pretty much killed us. I am still not really sure how we survived that. Oh, one potato plant is ready to harvest. 2 are. Wait, no, that's not quite. There's an escape pod. Blitz, you're probably going to die. Because we aren't set up for a hospital, which is what you need. We have enough wood. Just add on small hospital. Let's slow this down from triple speed just down to double. Let's see if Doc can go up and rescue Blitz. He can. Apparently, the hospital bed doesn't need to be indoors. That's disturbing. And the solar flare. We'll have no working electric devices for a day. It's actually not terrible at this point. This is an absolutely terrible hospital. And Blitz has been successfully rescued. Excellent. Okay, we've got about 7 minutes left. So, it also appears that you guys can't hear the sound, which that's not awesome. Means for some reason, while streaming this game, the sound apparently doesn't work because I can't hear it on my end, and apparently it can't be heard on the other end either. So maybe they'll be slightly different when this goes on my channel, but I don't see why it would. I will have to attempt to look into that between now and the next time I stream. At least stream this game, because I know it works with other games. Let's see, what is Blitz good at? Blitz is really good at construction. Blitz is actually a wonderful addition to our colony. Really great we were able to get him. So, one final time, I do apologize for the nose blowing and sniffling that has happened throughout this stream. Before I go make the planned videos for later, I will attempt to combat whatever's happening. Does not appear to be allergies, although I live in the area of the world that apparently has the worst allergies. Or at least the area of the United States that has the worst. Oh good, there are more berry bushes over here. There appears to be just enough that I can hobble along. And there's new cargo pods. The cargo pods have pemmican, which is a type of food. A preserved mass mixture of fat and plant food. Tastes bland, but not offensive. It lasts a very long time without refrigeration. So the game decided I was just so low on food that they'd randomly give me some. Which is fine. I'm not going to say no to free food. Although in real life I do all the time. Very picky eater. And the battery broke. So once I get one more harvest of my potatoes, we should be great. Blitz is still sleeping in the hospital because we don't have a bed for him yet because they're refusing to build. Health-wise, he's pretty good, though. He has a bruised torso. And now he is fully healed. Wonderful. And he is sleeping in the food storage area. Okay. So our potatoes should be ready in about another day or two. And by that point, we will definitely be able to make them into simple meals this time. And have a very wonderful time. And that is the end of my stream. We are set up very well here. As you can see, we have a hospital, a food storage area, an everything else storage area, a small but will eventually get bigger common area, a workshop, a place to store the batteries, a couple wind turbines feeding the batteries, although we only have an electric stove at the moment that requires batteries. Three bedrooms. We're making a fourth. And food and cloth. And we now have 4 people, so we're doing well. Thank you everyone who came, and thank you for anyone else who is watching later and puts up with my sniffling and sneezing all the way to get to this point. As I've said earlier, my goal for today is to record and edit at least 4 videos to get 2 videos out today, or 1 video out today, 1 video out tomorrow, and then 2 more next week. So, thank you, and tune in later for the next video I put up.